Getting set for some baseball. Here is polishing off his warm-ups. Tucker Smith, the left-hander coach, and Taylor Howe behind home plate. He's already made his decision. He signed his scholarship to play his college baseball. This team has got a quarterback that's as good as any of them behind home plate calling the games.
Absolutely, one of the best receivers, very flexible back there, a very good hitter, and he's going to play for my University of Memphis Tigers. And looking forward to being able to get to see him play both in college. We're going to enjoy this year, though, Dan. Cade Salmon's going to be an Ole Miss Rebel.
Yes, he is. Well, Jack Pill, just every year they graduate great players, and you think, that's going to be it for USJ for a while. And they just reload. 12-3 to start this season. Looking like one of the best teams in West Tennessee once again this year.
Absolutely. It's a great program. They don't rebuild, they just reload.
It's time for some baseball. Leading off for Jackson Christian, playing over at second base, Avery Bradford. Avery hits from the left side of the plate against the left-handed throwing Tucker Smith.
Of course, that's tough on these left-handed hitters when you got a lefty throwing.
Smith uncoils and fires. First pitch called strike one. Right down the middle with the fastball.
The umpire wearing gloves today. You and I must be the tough guys out here.
I tell you, we are tough, aren't we, Coach?
Yeah.
The 0-1 pitch on its way. Curveball. Caught the outside corner. Called strike two. Smith is out in front of Bradford, the leadoff man for Jackson Christian. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's Tucker out of the windup. Uncoils, fires. A little slow roll to third base. Going to have to hurry over to first in time for out number 1. Nicely done at third base. For the Bruins over there on that hot corner. It's Mr. Atkins. He plays it well. So 1 gone here at the top of the first. Now it's the pitcher, Chase King, at the plate, hitting from the right side against the left-handed throwing Tucker Smith. King only a freshman.
Yes, it's freshman and pitching day, and against a team like USJ, that's a big deal.
First pitch swinging, popped him up. That's going to make it out of play down the third base line. It's 0-1, and so far, Tucker Smith has thrown 4 pitches, all in the strike zone.
Well, when his control is on and with the movement he gets, Dan, it is really tough to hit him. Both these schools have won state championships in baseball before.
The 0-1, swing and a miss. It's 0-2 on Chance King.
And he kept that one outside, took a little off of it, and it tailed away from the hitter.
Jackson Christian state champions in 08 and 2014. Here's the 0-2 from Smith on its way. Lined into left field. That's a clean base hit. Curling into the corner. This may be 2. Rounding first base and stopping right there is King. That's a noisy 1-out single here at the top of inning number 1. He had to stay there on first because of Nicola. Played that one well down that left field line.
Well, he hustled over there, and being a pitcher, he's got a good, strong arm, but a runner at first next should have a courtesy runner coming on, and they do. Dan, I didn't get his number.
That'll bring up the number 3 hitter, first baseman Chris Goodrich. Chris hits to the left side of the plate, which makes it very difficult when you have to face a crafty left-hander like Tucker Smith.
Absolutely, and it gives him an advantage holding the runners on.
To the plate he goes, swinging a miss. Got the curveball by him.
Yes, he did. And, that left-hander can freeze you over there. We saw Tucker pick off some men last year.
Very crafty left-hander. That goes for his move to first base as well. You're right, Coach. Medium-sized lead at first base. The 0-1 to Goodrich will not be made to first. It gets away from the first baseman. And there he goes to second base. He'll slide in there without a throw. So it's an E1, I reckon, Coach.
We'll probably have to give it E1. We'll see in a minute what the official score said on that one. He advances to second. I like the way the shortstop, though, deked him there, made him slide even though there wasn't going to be a throw.
That's right. You can watch this game tonight. Just log on to WNWS.com. Down at the bottom of the page, on that front page, you'll see USJ Baseball. Click on it, takes you right to the page. The 0-1 is in the dirt. That'll even account at a ball and a strike. Jackson Christian with a runner in scoring position, 1 out, and a man down at second base. We're in the top of inning number 1. The wind's blowing from right to left field.
Good strong hitter up at the plate for JCS.
There's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the fastball by him. It's a ball and 2 strikes on the number 3 hitter, Chris Goodrich, for the Eagles. Dimensions here at USJ, 320 down the left field line. 1-2. There goes the runner. Throw to third is high. Gets by the third baseman into left field, but a nice job by Nicola in left to hold the runner right there at third base. And that pinch runner looks like coach is number 23. That's, well, no, that's, did Chance King stay out there? I guess he did.
Wow. Well, he went to the dugout there for a minute, so maybe he did.
Or maybe that's 24 out there. So Chance did stay in the dugout. That's Parker Bain running. 2-2 on the man at the plate. Goodrich, the 2-2, cracked down the right field line, twisting foul. Goodrich got some on that one, but got out in front of it.
Had him off balance. Weight had already shifted forward.
This game brought to you by Rock and Dough Pizza, 16 Jackson Walk Plaza. Boy, that's great pizza.
Yes.
Sunday brunch, Saturday brunch, I tell you, spinning goats. Try it. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Strikeout number 1 for Tucker Smith, out number 2. At the top of inning number 1, now the cleanup hitter, third baseman Drew Tyson. Drew's a senior. He hits from the right side of the plate. So 2 gone, and Parker Bain standing down at third base. We're scoreless in the top of inning number 1 here at USJ. The Bruins hosting the Jackson Christian Eagles. First pitch upstairs, ball 1. And it's 320 down the lines in both left and right field in the left field power alley. 345 straightaway center. 365. Here's 1-0. Fastball. Off the plate, 2 balls and no strikes.
Just a little low.
Just a bit low. Game also presented by Home Medical Products, HMP, Inc.net. 2-0 pitch. Strike 1 call. I guess he's not very demonstrative behind home plate today.
No, with the gloves and stuff. I think he's frozen a little bit.
Hey, man, we all got to work, right?
That's right. Bring out the hand warmers.
The 2-1. In the dirt. 3 balls and a strike on Drew Tyson. Got to be careful with Tyson. Way out in front, 3 balls and a strike with a runner down at third base. 2 gone. We're scoreless at the top of inning number 1.
Tyson can take this one. He's got a pitch to play with here.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, but it gets by the catcher. He runs it down, but not in time. The runner scores. From third base, Hal trying to get back there. Looked like he may have been crossed up. It was actually a strike called, I believe.
Good pitch over the inside corner of the plate, and as he swung at it.
Made it all happen so fast. So it is a strike. That runs the count full. He did swing at it.
Yeah.
Payoff. Slow roller down the third base line. That's going to be foul. Fielded over in foul territory.
I believe I'm going to have to loan the umpire my broom to sweep the plate off with. It's up in the car.
Son, you can't even see that plate. It's not that cold.
And it was freshly painted right before the game.
Sure was. Payoff pitch. It's in the dirt. Ball 4. So down to first base, drawing a 2-out walk, is Drew Tyson. That'll bring up the center fielder, sophomore Brennan Potts.
Now batting number 21, Brennan Potts.
Well, JCC has a lot of left-handed hitters down
sure
in their
do.
lineup.
First pitch to Potts. Strike one called. I mean, it's tough to tell.
It's a little better now, I think.
0-1. Down at first base is Tyson. Here's the 0-1 to Potts. Curveball, big roundhouse, swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Love that curveball.
Big crowd on hand here on a Monday, April Fools. We had a cold April last year.
Yes, we did. I remember you and I were in heavy coats a couple of nights.
Yeah. Here's the 0-2. Wasted one up high. A ball and 2 strikes. On center fielder, Brennan Potts. Top of inning number 1, it's 1-0 Jackson Christian. The 1-2 struck him out. So 1 run on 1 hit. 1 error and a pass ball. After half an inning, 1-0. Jackson Christian on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and WNWS.com.
Make the basketball shot and save big during Big Steve's March Mania at Carlock Nissan of Jackson. Plus $19 down, $19 delivers. Up to 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade and guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
This is a special announcement. Big Steve, GM of Carlock Nissan of Jackson, needs your trade and will pay you 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your vehicle and $19 down, $19 delivers. Plus guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
The first thing people notice when they pull up to your home or business is what it looks like on the outside. How the grass looks. Is it pleasing to the eye? Boykins Mowing and Landscape has been keeping their customers satisfied for over a decade. Licensed and bonded, Boykins can improve the health and quality of your lawn today. From mowing and weed control to mulching and stump grinding, Boykins does it all. Call Boykins Mowing and Landscaping at 394-7249 and let them set you up on a plan that works for you. Boykins, the only name you need to know in lawn care. What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
Make the basketball shot and save big
Bring us
during
back,
Big
Cameron.
Steve's March Mania at Carlock Nissan of Jackson. Plus $19 down, $19 delivers. Up to 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade and guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
This is a special announcement. Big Steve, GM of Carlock Nissan of Jackson, needs your trade and will pay you 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your vehicle and $19 down, $19 delivers. Plus guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 FM.
We move to the bottom of inning number 1, leading off for the Bruins, Cade Salmons, the center fielder, hitting from the left side of the plate against the right-handed pitching Chance King for Jackson Christian School. 1-0 Jackson Christian. Ball and a strike on leadoff man Cade Salmons. Here's the 1-1. Bouncing ball to first. Fielded cleanly and over to first. He'll step on the bag unassisted. Will Chris Goodrich. So 1 gone here in the bottom of inning number 1. That'll bring up Carson Nicola. Playing a very good left field out there in inning number 1, Coach. Or could have been worse.
Oh, he did a great job out there. And, of course, we remember Carson mostly for his pitching last year, though. And he did do some pinch base running.
Carson Nicola hits from the left side. First pitch, a curveball, strike 1 called. My name's Dan Reaves, along with Coach Joe Holloway. Cameron Greer producing and directing. Cam, between innings, a minute and a half, please. On the breaks. Great to have Cameron along with us. He's a big baseball player, baseball fan. Swinging a miss, quickly 0-2 on Nicola. Paul Schulze and Lawson Mann, Worthy Road Studios. The best in the business. where you can watch the game at WNWS.com. And Michael Osborne, our thanks to all those gentlemen. The 0-2 threw the fastball by him, strike three, swinging. So 2 gone very quickly here in the bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Cole Sammons, will stand in there. Base is empty, 2 gone in the bottom of inning number 1.
I'll tell you what, the freshman Chance King has really looked good. Used minimum number of pitches here.
Very efficient, huh?
Yes.
First pitch to the right-handed hitting Cole Sammons, outside, ball 1.
And remember, in high school baseball, there is a pitch count limit.
Yes, sir, it is. We'll have these two teams again tomorrow. We'll swap locations, play over at Jackson Christian tomorrow. 1-0 to Cole Sammons. The 1-0 fastball. Just off the plate. 2-0. Yeah, nice crowd. Got the blankets out here. Then later this week, they'll be in shorts. The 2-0. Swing and a miss. Got out in front of the changeup. Nice job there by Chance King.
Yeah, he sold it all the way. You didn't notice any change in his motion, and he took a little off of it, had it back in the back of his hand.
He sure did. The 2-1 curveball. Hit on the ground at third. Fielded cleanly. Long throw to first. Hits in the dirt. Gets away. Here's Salmon's got a round first. Head to second. He don't make it standing up. That's going to go as a throwing error over at third base for Jackson Christian.
Taylor Howell.
Drew Tyson fielded that one cleanly. But over at first base, just unable to pick it out of the dirt was Goodrich. So that gives the Bruins an opportunity with 2 outs and a runner at second base, and catcher Taylor Howell, one of the best baseball players in the state, Coach. He can do damage in a hurry.
Yeah, I believe he hit over 400 last year. And he's had some great games down in the tournament that they went to that they finished second in, they being USJ.
Boy, he's one more baseball player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's capable of losing the baseball for you.
Now the flag out there, Old Glory, is gone limp. No wind. Curveball. Caught the inside corner, called strike 1. That's a good pitch right there. Even if Howell goes after it, Coach, he's going to fist that one somewhere to the infield.
And he very politely asked the umpire where it was, and now he's ready.
No balls and a strike on Taylor Howell. 2 gone. Salmon's down at second base, 1-0. Jackson Christian. The 1-0-1. Hammered foul down the right field line. That's going to make the stands. It's 0-2 on Taylor Howell.
Well, Chance King has a chance to waste the pitch. They're playing Taylor Howell straight away and deep because he does have power to all fields.
Well, he sure does. We've seen him knock it out of here. Center field, left field, right field. No balls and 2 strikes on Taylor Howell. 2 gone. A runner down at second base. The 0-2. He just did get a piece of it. Fouled it off the catcher's mask. Count remains 0-2. And that was a fastball right down the pipe, Coach.
Yeah, it was. He seemed to lift his head just a little bit. You got to see that ball all the way to the plate.
Graham Scott took that one off the kisser.
Yes,
well,
good old mask.
Oh, you ain't kidding. King Jewelers bringing you USJ Bruin Baseball. The king of bling, Rover Blue Eyes King. The 0-2. Curveball, popped him up. Shallow right field. Gathering under it out there in right field. And putting it away for out number 3 is Preston Anderson. So the Bruins, no runs, no hits, and a runner left on base after a full inning. It's Jackson Christian 1, USJ nothing on Jackson's News Talk 101.5 and WNWS.com.
At Fujiyama, we've got boxes all over the restaurant. The bento boxes are a Jackson lunch favorite. Having trouble choosing? Well, that's what the bento box is for. Each box includes soup, salad, fried rice, tempura, and 4 fresh pieces of the daily roll. Then you choose from the beef, chicken, shrimp, or the salmon teriyaki, or spicy chicken or pork. The most popular box is the to-go box because our bento boxes are huge. Try the bento box today at Fujiyama Japanese Restaurant, Steakhouse, and Sushi Bar, 10 Stonebridge, Suite E in Jackson.
Remember to sign up for ABC Heat and Plumbing's Red Carpet Club, where we'll come to your house several times a year until we can find something to charge you for. Oops, did I say that out loud?
This is Charlie Garrett with Garrett Plumbing and Heating. We know you don't want us tracking through your house unless you have a reason to call us. At Garrett, we do both commercial and residential work with certified technicians for heating, cooling, and plumbing. We've been locally owned in Jackson since 1955. No gimmicks, just good dependable work, including sales and installation of carrier units with easy financing. Call us at 668-3339. That's 668-3339.
Make the basketball shot and save big during Big Steve's March Mania at Carlock Nissan of Jackson. Plus $19 down, $19 delivers. Up to 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade and guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
This is a special announcement. Big Steve, GM of Carlock Nissan of Jackson, needs
Minute and a half between innings, Cameron.
65% of Kelly Blue Book for your vehicle and $19 down, $19 delivers. Plus guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
To the second inning we go. First pitch swinging. The leadoff man lifts it to left field. Right at Carson Nicola, who puts it away. 1 pitch and 1 gone. It's Preston Anderson who flew out to left field, and now it's the catcher, Graham Scott. He's a senior. Hits in the right side of the plate against the left-handed pitching Tucker Smith for the USJ Bruins. In the top of the second inning, 1-0 Jackson Christian. First pitch on its way, bunt attempt fouled behind home plate. It's 0-1 on Graham Scott. My name's Dan Reaves, along with Coach Joe Holloway. Cameron Greer producing and directing. Paul Schulze, Lawson Mann, the TV crew. You can watch the game at WNWS.com. And Michael Osborne supervising the 0-1. Popped it up down the right field line. That's going to be trouble if it stays fair, but it twists foul down that left, I should say that right field line. Giving it a run was Jacob Atkins over at first base, and from right field, Andrew Coy kind of hit out there no man's land. Coach, if that would have stayed fair, that'd have been trouble.
Yes, it would have. Now the third baseman, Cole Salmons, backs up.
0-2 on Scott. Here's the 0-2. Just outside, a ball and 2 strikes. One out, nobody on base. Top of the second inning for Jackson Christian. They lead 1-0. Here's the 1-2. Curveball stayed high and outside. They'll even the count at 2-2.
Still in the pitcher's favor at 2-2. Looks like the outfield now shading this hitter slightly to right field.
The 2-2 on its way. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 3 for Tucker Smith. 2 gone. In the top of the second inning, and out for Jackson Christian, the freshman shortstop, Walker Ray. 2 gone and nobody on base. In a 1-0 game, Jackson Christian with 1 run in the top of the first inning. Fastball, called strike 1, caught that inside corner on Walker Ray. Walker hits 8th in the lineup, plays shortstop. You know, Smith would love to get this out. The 0-1, swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
He had him way out in front of that one, as you can see on a great shot there. So now Tucker Smith has a pitch to play with.
You can get Ray out. The number 9 hitter would lead off the third inning. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just fouled off behind home plate to stay alive. Good piece of hitting by Walker Ray to fight that one off.
Yes, just to stay alive. You want to try to foul that thing off.
Baseball time in America. The 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. On the infield, third baseman comes over, calls for it, and puts it away. They go in order. At the top of the second inning, making that play over at third base for the Bruins, Cole Salmons. So the Bruins, trailing 1-0, will move to the bottom of the second when we return on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and WNWS.com.
The first thing people notice when they pull up to your home or business is what it looks like on the outside. How the grass looks. Is it pleasing to the eye? Boykins Mowing and Landscape has been keeping their customers satisfied for over a decade. Licensed and bonded, Boykins can improve the health and quality of your lawn today. From mowing and weed control to mulching and stump grinding, Boykins does it all. Call Boykins Mowing and Landscaping at 394-7249 and let them set you up on a plan that works for you. Boykins, the only name you need to know in lawn care. What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
Leading off here in the bottom of the second inning for the Bruins, first baseman Jacob Atkins. First pitch, strike one call. The Bruins will send Jacob Atkins, Tucker Smith, and Logan Antoine to the plate here in the bottom of the second inning. The 0-1. That's outside. A ball and a strike. So far, Chance King, the freshman for Jackson Christian, has looked good, Coach.
He really has. It hasn't bothered him playing his crosstown rival.
1-1. Beautiful curveball, swing and a miss. A ball and two strikes on Jacob Atkins. 1-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Jackson Christian with the advantage over USJ. The 1-2. Ooh, curveball stayed just outside to even count at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that was close. That was very close. The one run in this game is unearned, Dan.
He just about backdoored him, didn't he, Coach?
Yes, he did.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a fastball, so down goes Jacob Atkins. Now it's the pitcher, Tucker Smith, with 1 gone. Ain't nobody on base in the Bruins.
Now batting number 3.
Second inning.
Second inning. 2 strikeouts for Chance King so far.
This game presented in part by Hardy, Martin, and Owens, attorneys at law. My attorneys wear suits and eat them up like catfish. First pitch swing and fouls it back and out of play. Tucker Smith, he pitches. He's a lefty when he's on that mound, but when he bats, he hits in the right side of the plate.
Well, you know, last year did a great job with a couple of defensive plays in right field. Had 5 RBIs against Hardin County the other day.
What a career for the Bruins. The 0-1. Downstairs, a ball and a strike by senior Tucker Smith. Well, these kids come through so fast. You turn around, and one day they're freshmen, then you turn around and they're seniors.
Oh, I know.
1-1. Curveball hit out front of the plate. 2 balls and a strike.
I kept looking for Eli Browse and then for Rollison.
I know
some of those guys like that.
It's sad, isn't it?
Here, Rollison's making his way towards the major leagues.
Yep, sure is. 2-1 to Smith. Line drive to center field. This one's going to get down. Smith will round first. He's going to try to stretch it into a double. The throw is not in time, and Tucker slides in there safely with a 1-out double. Tucker Smith. He hit that one sharply, didn't he, Coach?
He got it all. He got the good part of the aluminum on there. You can't say wood anymore.
Let's Spencer Morris is going to pinch run for Tucker Smith. Tucker did his job.
He did, man. He tattooed that one.
Hey, quick hands, Logan. Quick
Chance
hands.
King probably would like to have that pitch back.
I
It
think
got
he-
a little up there in the wheelhouse.
Now the shortstop, Logan Antwine, hits from the left side of the plate. The pinch runner, Morris, down at second base. One gone. Bottom of the second inning. 1-0 Jackson Christian. First pitch high and outside to Logan Antwine.
Courtesy running number 12, Spencer Morris.
He watches this game. Coach and I invite you to watch at WNWS.com. Brought to you in part by the Hughes Eye Group, 112 Stonebridge. The 1-0. Fouled away behind home plate. That one caught the umpire.
We'll give him a good old mask, too.
Rattled the cage.
Yeah. Hope he didn't rattle it too much, though.
You ain't kidding.
Hey, we want to hear from you. We know you folks out in Kuala Lumpur are listening right now.
Yeah, that's right, Coach. Texas, let us know where you're watching or listening tonight. The Old Town Spaghetti Store text line, 277-5155. The 1-1 pitch to Antwine. Fouled sharply over the Bruins dugout and out of play. Here at USJ, unique seating right above the Bruin dugouts. 3 rows that stretch about a length and a half of the dugouts. Right over the dugout. Hangs right out over the dugouts. Beautiful ballpark here. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He's going to have to throw him out at first base. That one was in the dirt. Nice job by the catcher to throw him out. Graham Scott not only threw him out, but he was able to keep Spencer Morris put at second base.
He did a great job with that. You scored as a strikeout, but then you've got an assist to the catcher and a put out with the first baseman if you're scoring at home.
Walker Moore. It's all up to him. Second baseman. 2 gone, and Spencer Morris still standing down at second base. Chance King out of the stretch. First pitch swinging, popped him up behind home plate. That one's going to make it into the stands.
Hey, what do you say, Walker?
Walker Moore, when he initially fouled that one up, he thought that was going to stay in play.
He did, and he wanted that pitch back because he thought he had found one that he could take and drive.
This game is presented in part by Carl Lock, Nissan of Jackson, Big Steve. On with a $1,000 test drive. The 0-1 curveball. That's outside and low. $4.95 van drive. You can shop online 24/7 at Carlock, Nissan of Jackson.com. The all-new Carlock, Nissan of Jackson.
And he can wheel and deal with that financing thing.
Guaranteed credit approval. Wonderful place, isn't it, Coach?
Yes, it is. Love going down there.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground hard towards shortstop. Fielded cleanly over to first base in time. Round number 3. Walker Ray. Manning shortstop. So 1 hit, 1 left on base. No runs on that 1 hit. After 2 completes, 1-0 Jackson Christian on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 at WNWS.com.
Make the basketball shot and save big during Big Steve's March Mania at Carlock Nissan of Jackson. Plus $19 down, $19 delivers. Up to 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade and guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
This is a special announcement. Big Steve, GM of Carlock Nissan of Jackson, needs your trade and will pay you 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your vehicle. And $19 down, $19 delivers. Plus guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
At Fujiyama, we've got boxes all over the restaurant. The bento boxes are a Jackson lunch favorite. Having trouble choosing? Well, that's what the bento box is for. Each box includes soup, salad, fried rice, tempura, and 4 fresh pieces of the daily roll. Then you choose from the beef, chicken, shrimp, or the salmon teriyaki, or spicy chicken or pork. The most popular box is the to-go box because our bento boxes are huge. Try the bento box today at Fujiyama Japanese Restaurant, Steakhouse, and Sushi Bar, 10 Stonebridge, Suite E in Jackson.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 FM.
And back here at USJ, Coach O. Holloway, Dan Reaves. We're in the top of the third. Tate Myers leads it off for Jackson Christian. He plays left field. Smith into the windup. First pitch is fouled off, out of play, and we'll get a new baseball. 0-1 count. Jackson Christian leading 1-0 here in the top of the third. Tucker Smith has thrown 34 pitches now in this contest. Wind up, the pitch shows bunt, fouled off. Taylor Howe springing out of there like a cat chasing a mouse. That's how quick he gets from behind the plate. That's the reason the University of Memphis has signed him. And of course, as we mentioned, Tate Myers is a senior. He'll be followed by Avery Bradford and Chance King. 2-strike pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to the shortstop. And twine up over to first for the first out in the inning. Score that one 6-3. One away with the sophomore Avery Bradford wearing number 8, the second baseman coming up. Lights are on because it's a little cloudy and the sun's starting to go down. Again, we're in the top of the third. Jackson Christian School at bat. Bradford, the second baseman, up. Pitch on the way. And that one right on that inside corner, right under the armpits for strike one. No ball, 1 strike count, 1 out in the inning. Outfield straight away. Second pitch in at the knees. That one a ball, evening the count at 1-1. Third baseman Salmon's loosening up now. He was up on the grass a second ago, but now he's about 2 steps off the grass. Deep at first. Smith's pitch on the way. And that one would have been, if it stayed foul, but it had a slice to it. And slicing foul. And if that one stays fair, Avery Bradford would be running all day. It'd be like you do when you're running the 400 meters. But now 1 ball, 2 strike count, 1 out. The lefty, Tucker Smith, on the mound going against the left-handed hitting Bradford. Got his sign, comes to the plate. And let's see if they appeal to it. They've got him. They say this is the 4th strikeout by Tucker Smith. So now 2 outs in the inning. Chance King, the pitcher, whose substitute runner for him, I believe that was, we'll check and see who that was a while ago, scored. And Chance King has pitched a very good ball game. He has a single, the only hit. So he is 1 for 1 in this contest. He'll be facing his counterpart, Tucker Smith, whose pitch stays high this time. It's a curve that curved a little bit, but it stayed high and didn't break very much. Chris Goodrich, the big first baseman, on deck. He can drive the ball a long way if he gets hold of one. 2 outs, though, in the inning. And that one low, so 2 ball, no strike count to Chance King, who got a single. There was a pickoff attempt, went awry. He got to second, then a pass ball. And a swinging strike 1 on Chance King as Smith took a little off of that one, working the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Smith got his sign, coming to the plate. Swinging strike 2. So now the deuces are wild as far as the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Now all we need would be 2 runners on, and we could ring the bell like they do in the press boxes. 2-2 pitch from Smith on the way. Swinging strike 3. It's in the dirt. Howell pounces on it. He'll throw to first and makes the put out. No runs, no hits, no errors. And at the end of 2 1/2 innings of play, Jackson Christian leads USJ 2-1. Let's take a timeout here on News Talk 101.5.
Remember to sign up for ABC Heat and Plumbing's Red Carpet Club, where we'll come to your house several times a year until we can find something to charge you for. Oops, did I say that out loud?
This is Charlie Garrett with Garrett Plumbing and Heating. We know you don't want us tracking through your house unless you have a reason to call us. At Garrett, we do both commercial and residential work with certified technicians for heating, cooling, and plumbing. We've been locally owned in Jackson since 1955. No gimmicks, just good dependable work, including sales and installation of carrier units, with easy financing. Call us at 668-3339. That's 668-3339.
Make the basketball shot and save big during Big Steve's March Mania at Carlock Nissan of Jackson. Plus $19 down, $19 delivers. Up to 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade and guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
This is a special announcement. Big Steve, GM of Carlock Nissan of Jackson, needs your trade and will pay you 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your vehicle. And $19 down, $19 delivers. Plus guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
On to the bottom of inning number 3 we go. We got a good one. It's 1-0. Jackson Christian leading off for the Bruins, the number 9 hitter, Anderson Coy. He plays right field for the Bruins. First pitch swinging, hits it sharply on the ground to first, but gobbling that one up and taking it unassisted over at first base is Chris Goodrich. 1 pitch and 1 gone. Back to the top of the lineup for the Bruins. Center fielder Cade Salmons.
And Dan, only 30 pitches for Chance King, so that's not a lot of. He's been efficient.
Chance, the freshman, is pitching very well for Jackson Christian this evening. Bunt attempts, popped it up behind home plate. That's when we got to hit the ground, angling over toward the USJ Bruin dugout. Good thing it didn't have much hang time. Coming out from behind home plate with the quickness was Graham Scott. Coach, he'd have ran that one down.
He gets a good jump out of there. Of course, Cade Salmons 0 for 1, grounded to the first baseman unassisted in the first inning.
0-1 to Cade Salmons. The 0-1 fastball caught the inside corner. It's 0-2.
It is 0-2, and then some people probably thought that pitch was inside. Cade Salmons' crowds have played a little bit. That back foot's almost on the chalk line.
The 0-2 wasted one hide outside. Try to get Cade Salmons to chase it. Cade says no, sir.
Usually has a very good eye, gets on base, has a high on base percentage.
The Salmons brothers is 1-2. Curveball just off the plate outside. That'll leave an account of 2 balls and 2 strikes. 1 gone and nobody on base. Bottom of inning number 3, it's 1-0 Jackson Christian. USJ at the plate. 2-2. Hide outside. That'll run the count full.
And that's what you want to do, is work the pitcher as a leadoff man. I think Coach Pale probably would tell his hitters they've been a little impatient jumping on some early pitches.
Working out of the stretch with nobody on base. Pitcher Chase King, payoff pitch, struck him out. Swing and a miss. 2 gone.
And I believe that's Chance King's 4th strikeout.
Well, the freshman has got it working today, doesn't he?
He does. Both pitchers only giving up 1 hit apiece. 36 pitches for Chance King.
That's Carson Nicola, the left fielder. 2 gone and nobody on base for the number 2 hole hitter for the Bruins. First pitch, curveball and a beauty, called strike 1.
It really was.
This must be what it's like to play baseball in the summer in Alaska.
Could be. I'm not going to find out.
It's cold out here. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard towards second base. Nice play over there at second to first for out number 3. That was a tough play, but he made it. It made it look easy. Out there at second base to Avery Bradford, and the Bruins go in order. In the 3rd, we'll move to the 4th inning. It's still 1-0 Jackson Christian on Jackson's News Talk 101.5 and WNWS.com.
The first thing people notice when they pull up to your home or business is what it looks like on the outside. How the grass looks. Is it pleasing to the eye? Boykins Mowing and Landscape has been keeping their customers satisfied for over a decade. Licensed and bonded, Boykins can improve the health and quality of your lawn today. From mowing and weed control to mulching and stump grinding, Boykins does it all. Call Boykins Mowing and Landscaping at 394-7249 and let them set you up on a plan that works for you. Boykins, the only name you need to know in lawn care. What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
Top of the fourth inning we go. It's 1-0 Jackson Christian. Leading off for the Eagles, first baseman Chris Goodrich. Here's Tucker Smith. First pitch outside, ball one. The Eagles will send Goodrich, Drew Tyson, and Brennan Potts to the plate. Here at the top of the fourth inning, Dan Reaves, that's my name, along with Coach Joe Holloway, our Hall of Fame coach. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back and out of play to even the count at a ball and a strike. Cameron Greer producing and directing. Paul Schulze, Lawson Mann. On the TV side, Worthy Road Studios, the best in the business. You can watch the game at WNWS.com. And our thanks to Michael Osborne tonight as well. Here's the 1-1. Beautiful curveball called strike two.
That was a tough place. That's a tough place for left-handed hitters to hit low and at the knees like that. 48 pitches now for Tucker Smith.
And that ball running away from him. Almost a perfect pitch. The 1-2. Struck him out. Got him swinging. So one gone. That'll bring up third baseman Drew Tyson.
Now batting number 16, Drew Tyson.
And that was Smith's sixth strikeout of the night. And looks like Tyson got on with the bases on balls in the first inning. So no official plate appearances.
Both those pitchers, you have to give up an earned run. For USJ, they've given up one run. It's 1-0 Jackson Christian. First pitch swinging, slow roller to shortstop. Fielded cleanly over to first. It's low and gets away from the first baseman. That's going to be an E6 on the Bruins, a throwing error. Shortstop. Reaching base for the second time, Drew Tyson. He's reached both trips to the plate without virtue of a hit, and now Brennan Potts, the center fielder, will hit with one gone. And Tyson over at first base.
And Potts 0 for 1, a strikeout victim in the first inning.
This game's presented in part by Garrett Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. Out of the stretch, Smith fires high and inside, ball one. Charlie Garrett, all that Garrett Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning, serving the Jackson area since 1955. 668-3339. That'll get them to come out and do that service on your unit before it heats up. Squares the bunt, takes a strike at the knees, a ball and a strike on Brennan Potts. Hits from the left side of the plate against the left-handed pitching Tucker Smith. Game's also brought to you by Rockin' Dough Pizza. Here's the 1-1. Oh, fastball called strike two. Caught him looking.
Good pitch there. Tell you what, runner really been staying close to first. Let's see if he tries to get a little bit bigger lead with a 1-ball, 2-strike count now. I don't think he's going anywhere, though. And
there he goes. The 1-2, swing and a miss. It's in the dirt, and the runner will take second base. Nice job by Taylor Howe to keep that one in front of him, but didn't have a chance to throw out Tyson, who was running on the pitch. So Tyson will wind up at second base with two gone, and Preston Anderson hitting from the right side of the plate with a chance to extend the 1-0 lead for Jackson Christian with two gone in the top of inning number 4. Takes the first one high and tight, ball one.
Tell you what, though, I have to give credit to Coach Cooper and Potts. Picked the right pitch, curveball that went down and was hard for Taylor Howell to come up with. And even though they got the strikeouts, great pitch to run on.
Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. That'll even account of a ball and a strike. Rockin' Dough Pizza, that tremendous artisan pizza, salads, grinders, pasta, burgers, house brewed beers in there, I tell you. Rockin' Dough Pizza, Saturday brunch and Sunday brunch. Try that spinning goat eggs, Benedict's son. Love their breakfast pizzas at Rockin' Dough Pizza. Here's the 1-1. Downstairs, 2 balls and a strike. This is WNWSFM in Jackson. News at the top of the hour. 24/7 presented by the Hughes Eye Group, the best in medical and surgical eye care. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He took it, called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Ring the bell, Susie.
Absolutely.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 4th inning, 1-0 Jackson Christian. They got a runner at second base. Here's the 2-2. Lined into right center field. That one's going to drop. Rounding third base, they're going to wave it. We may have a play at the plate. Here's the throw. The runner went back to third, and now Howell's going to shoot the runner down at second base. Oh, boy. Taylor Howell flashing that golden right arm. So no runs on 1 hit. 1 runner left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 1-0 Jackson Christian on Jackson's News Talk 101.5 at WNWS.com.
Make the basketball shot and save big during Big Steve's March Mania at Carlock Nissan of Jackson. Plus $19 down, $19 delivers. Up to 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade and guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
This is a special announcement. Big Steve, GM of Carlock Nissan of Jackson, needs your trade and will pay you 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your vehicle and $19 down, $19 delivers. Plus guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
At Fujiyama, we've got boxes all over the restaurant. The bento boxes are a Jackson lunch favorite. Having trouble choosing? Well, that's what the bento box is for. Each box includes soup, salad, fried rice, tempura, and 4 fresh pieces of the daily roll. Then you choose from the beef, chicken, shrimp, or the salmon teriyaki, or spicy chicken or pork. The most popular box is the to-go box because our bento boxes are huge. Try the bento box today at Fujiyama Japanese Restaurant, Steakhouse, and Sushi Bar, 10 Stonebridge, Suite E in Jackson.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's 1-0 Jackson Christian School. USJ with a chance at the dish. Leading off Cole Salmons. He'll be followed by Taylor Howell and Jacob Hankins. So the meat of the lineup, number 3, 4, and 5 hitters to face the freshman for Jackson Christian, Chance King. And so far, Coach, Chance has only given up 1 hit and no runs. He's pitching well. First pitch swing and popped him up on the infield. Second baseman drifts out of his shallow right field to put it away. So 1 pitch and 1 gone. Over there at second base, playing well tonight is Avery Bradford.
Yeah, great job. And Dan, you alluded that a minimum number of pitches used by the young man. And USJ, I saw Jack a while ago telling a couple of them don't swing necessarily at the first pitch because you're helping the pitcher out, and especially when you drop that back shoulder and pop up.
The catcher, cleanup hitter Taylor Howell. 1 down, nobody on base. First pitch, strike 1 call.
Just 40 pitches used.
Very efficient. Chance King, a freshman, pitching like a senior. Here at USJ, his team leads 1-0. The 0-1. Hit hard into center field. And the center fielder can't catch it. It gets by, and that's going to be an error. And Howell will round first base and cruise into second. That's a 2-base error that was lined right at the center fielder. And it was knuckling, Coach. It makes it tough. And having trouble out there in center field with it was Brennan Potts, and he just couldn't make the play.
Well, it came off the bat funny, too. You heard the funny sound, and I'm sure our fans listening or watching at home could
Hey, hit on him now. Hit
tell
on
about
him.
that. And looks like Taylor Howell's going to run for himself. Last year they had a pinch runner a lot of the time for him, which you can do for a catcher or a pitcher, either one.
Now Jacob Atkins. Hits him to the left side of the plate. First pitch swinging, fouled it back to the screen. It's 0-1. One gone. Taylor Howell's at second base at a two-base single by the center fielder. 1-0 Jackson Christian. The Bruins having a tough time against freshman Chase King for the Eagles.
Yeah, Adkins struck out his last time up. Had his hands tied that time on that swing.
Good pitch by King. Here's the 0-1. Curveball. It's in the dirt. That'll even the count at a ball and a strike. You know, we're going to be out at Century Farm Winery this year quite often. The summer concert series begins this month on April the 20th, 4/20. We're going to give away some tickets to that. The 1-1 squaring to bunt, laying it down beautifully down that third base line. They're going to let it roll and roll and roll, and it's a fair ball. It stayed on that line all the way down to third base. Taylor Howell will take third and stop it at first base with a bunt single as Jacob Atkins. And the Bruins are in business with runners on the corners. Still only one out. And now it's pitcher Tucker Smith. He can help his cause with only one gone and runners on the corner.
He stretched his last time at bat into a double. Bunt was laid perfectly. You make the third baseman field it. They didn't have a play on where third base would have been covered, and then they chose to let it roll because it was so close to the line. But that's the advantage of being at home and the disadvantage of being away. You don't know how to read the roll of the ball on the field.
Chance King. First pitch will go over to first base. Running Atkins back. We talked about Big Steve over at Carlock Nissan of Jackson, the all-new Carlock Nissan of Jackson. He's over there working late again tonight, trying to make people happy.
And he does.
Oh, he does. He makes me happy, too. Here's King. Well, the second pitch will not be made. Took too much time and stepping out of the batter's box is Tucker Smith. The all-new Carlock Nissan of Jackson. We've got more pre-owned vehicles than ever before. Guaranteed financing. Now to the plate, it's high. 1-0. Guaranteed financing. Up to 165% they'll pay you on your trade-in of Kelly Blue Book. Zero gravity seats. You've got to test drive them to get a feel for them, because you won't believe it until you try it. The 1-0. King comes to the plate, swinging a miss on the curveball. They'll even account at a ball and a strike on Tucker Smith. And when you test drive, your name goes into a hat, Coach, and every month somebody's going to win $1,000. Maybe Big Steve will let us know who won today. I know he was going to draw today.
Yeah, today was drawing day. We were there for one of the drawings, and the young lady was so pleased.
Oh, man. 495 Van Drive. Well, the old dipsy-do. Can't believe it didn't work. Faked to third base and then wheeled to throw to first, and nobody moved.
No fan hollered balk, because it's not a balk. It's a very good play in baseball.
Out of the stretch, King. The 1-1. He'll throw to first. Diving back safely is Atkins. Runners on the corners here for the Bruins in the bottom of the fourth inning. At the plate is pitcher Tucker Smith. It's 1-0 Jackson Christian. Freshman Chance King out of the stretch. The 1-1. Popped him up down the third base line. Drifting over into foul territory, putting it away for a big out number 2. It's Drew Tyson over there at third base, and now it'll be up to Logan Antwine, the shortstop for the Bruins. Boy, what a big out number 2, and now Taylor Howell will give way to a courtesy runner.
Yes.
Luke Leonards will run for Howell down at third base.
And let's see, I have a feeling first or second pitch we'll see the runner on first, Adkins, be running, because Jack will still run any chance he gets.
Antwine hits on the left side of the plate. Oh, it hit him. It hit him. So Antwine will take first base. That'll load him up. For second baseman Walker Moore. Walker hits in the number 8 slot from the right side of the plate. Big chance here for the young Walker Moore. First-year starter for the Bruins over at second base. 2 gone. Bottom of inning number 4. It's 1-0. Jackson Christian with the lead here at USJ.
Walker. See it. Stay high.
And Walker grounded to the shortstop the last time up.
Chase King, the freshman for Jackson Christian. No runs on 2 hits. First pitch swinging, line foul down that third base line. Twisting out of play. Boy, he got a lot of that, but way out in front was Moore.
He said to himself, I'd love to have had a little more patience then, because he drove that one.
Big crowd on hand here. Beautiful ballpark at USJ. Out of the stretch, the 0-1 pitch, curveball, that's high. Even the count of the ball and a strike. As the sun is finally giving up on the day.
It has, Dan, but a beautiful
Walker,
setting.
you're the man
Yeah,
now.
a lot of people wondered why that wasn't a strike. Where it came across the plate, it was above the shoulder lines, not where it lands in the catcher's glove.
Ball and a strike on Walker Moore. The 1-1. Little soft roller down to first base. Having to cover the pitcher, and he does. Crowd number 3. I tell you, he never hesitated to chance King, the freshman. He saw the first baseman was drawn towards second. To field that one, he sprinted to first base. And a nice job by first baseman Chris Goodrich to hit King right on the money for out number 3. So after 4 complete innings, still 1-0 Jackson Christian on Jackson's News Talk 101.5 and WNWS.com.
Good day, mate. Hey, Jackson, it's Ian at Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. I've got some exciting news. Outback Steakhouse is announcing a brand new menu.
Woo-hoo! Hey, thanks, Ian. That is great news. The Outback Steakhouse brand new menu is drops. It's in full effect, including a new bloomin' onion that will blow your mind. The 3 Points Rib Bloom. 3 Outback favorites together at last. Our signature bloomin' onion, loaded with Aussie cheese fries, and 4 signature barbecue baby back ribs.
Thank you, Jackson, for making Outback in Jackson the #1 Outback in the entire state. And thank you for 25 great years serving West Tennessee.
Also new on the menu, Toowoomba Shrimp Chopped Salmon. Wood-fired grilled salmon chopped with shrimp and mushrooms. And a creamy Toowoomba sauce served with 2 freshly made sides. The new menu is here at Outback Steakhouse in Jackson. And those classic Outback favorites are still on board. Open weekdays at 4. Open for lunch Saturdays and Sundays. Outback Steakhouse, 194 Stonebrook Place, Jackson. For curbside takeaway, call 664-9000 or download the Outback Steakhouse app or Outback.com.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
Leading off the 5th inning for Jackson Christian is the catcher, Graham Scott. Due up, Scott, Walker Ray, and Tate Myers, the number 7, 8, and 9 hitters for Jackson Christian. Here's Smith, first pitch. Fouled it off into the Eagle dugout. It's 0-1 on Scott Graham.
That was one of those pool shots right off the end of the bat. Well, I'll tell you what, I got to give Coach Chuck Cooper credit, man. He sprints over to third base every time.
Yes, he does. Here's the 0-1 pitch in the dirt. 1-1. Tucker Smith, the senior left-handed pitcher for the 12-win, 3-loss USJ Bruins. The 1-1 upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. We mentioned Jackson Christian with 2 state titles. The Bruins have 5.
Yes.
Most recent in 2014.
And have been very close the last couple of years.
Oh, boy, yeah. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Upstairs, 3-1.
Might have been closer if we could have kept a TSSAA ball official off the field. I have not forgot that. I have nightmares about that.
Three-one pitch. Fouled back and out of play. That'll run the count full. On the catcher, Graham Scott leading off the top of the 5th inning for Jackson Christian. Jackson Christian got one run across. It was unearned in the top of the 1st inning, and that's where we stand. 1-0 Jackson Christian. Payoff pitch in the dirt, a leadoff walk. Graham Scott will head down to first base. That'll bring up the shortstop, Walker Ray.
And he is 0 for 1. Walker popped up to the third baseman back in the 2nd inning. A lot of these batters are just getting their second at bat.
Both these pitchers working very efficiently. Well, USJ left 3 on board last inning. Jackson Christian left a man down at third base in that 1st inning. Squaring the bunt, popping it back into the stands. It's 0-1 on Walker Ray.
We'll tell you what, Cade Salmons could have shook hands with him that time. 67 pitches now by Tucker Smith. I don't think you're going to see either pitcher get close to the mark where they have to be pulled unless something happens.
Game presented in part by Home Medical Products right here in Jackson. Homebound patients, that's your company, I'm telling you. Go to first, back easily is Graham Scott. Bedside commodes, walkers, patient lifts, oxygen concentrators, portable oxygen, motorized wheelchairs. Go to first again. Back safely is Graham Scott. BiPAPs, CPAPs. It's your choice if you're a homebound patient for your DME. Choose the hometown people that just do it better. Home Medical Products, hmpinc.net. There goes the runner, lined into right center field. This one's trouble. Rounding second base is Scott. He's digging towards third. They're going to hold him there. A sharp single to right center field by Ray Walker. And the Eagles are in business with one gone in the top of the 5th inning. Runners on the corners. And now it's the number 9 hole hitter, left fielder Tate Myers. Jackson Christian trying to do some damage with the bottom of the lineup here in the 5th inning.
Just one out also. Tate Myers grounded out to the shortstop the last time up. If that got into the fence, JCS would have scored. Great cutoff by Coy out there.
Very well done by Coy. Tate Myers hits from the right side of the plate. Walker Ray down at first base. Scott at third. First pitch, curveball, a beauty. Called strike 1. Caught that inside corner.
Tucker's out pitch is really his curveball, Dan. He's got a changeup, he's got a fastball, but in working the hitters away.
Still nobody out here in the top of the 5th inning. Runners on the corners. There goes the runner, fouled away behind home plate. It's 0-2. On Tate Myers. 1-0 Jackson Christian. Scored that run in the 1st inning unearned on a pass ball. And that's all the scoring we've had. Both teams with 2 hits and both teams with an error apiece. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He chased the high heater and couldn't catch up with it, so 1 gone. And now the double plays in order. But back to the top of the lineup is Avery Bradford, the second baseman. Sophomore hits from the left side of the plate against a southpaw pitcher, Tucker Smith.
8 strikeouts for Tucker Smith. Dan, I think JCS will be running here early. Jackson Christian got a good running game anyway.
Try to avoid that double play, whatever you can do. Try to eke out another run. First pitch, outside ball 1. Got to be careful if you run against Taylor Howell.
Especially if he gets a fastball he can handle. If you're going to run on Tucker Smith, you run on his curveball.
Taylor's signed his letter of intent to play college baseball in Memphis. What's that coach's name? Rocky?
Well, we had him down on the show a few years ago, and
great guy.
Yeah.
Here's the 1-0, squaring the bunt. Here comes the runner from third base. It may have a play at the plate, but he's going to go to first for the out. But scoring is Graham Scott. Well done by Avery Bradford. I thought there may be a play at the plate. Tucker Smith decided he didn't think so, and he went to first base for out number 2. Moving up to second base was Walker. And now it's Chance King, the pitcher, the freshman, who hits number 2 in the lineup. He'll have a chance to help his own cause with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. His team now leading 2-0.
The old squeeze play, Dan, with the runner going.
Don't see that very often.
No.
Oh, good-looking cut by Chance King. He fouled it away at the plate. It's Chance King, only a freshman. Great-looking baseball player.
He's going to be a very good one. He's still got 3 years left after this one. Of course, this season, I have a feeling Taylor Howell may have communicated with Tucker to throw it first, because you've got to communicate with each other even in baseball.
It would have been a bang-bang play.
Yes.
Tucker Smith, the senior, taking the sure out at first base, but that wasn't a sure out, but it was a strike he threw. Here's the 0-1. Downstairs, a ball and a strike, 2 outs. Tate Myers down at second base. 1 run is in as the Eagles have taken a 2-0 lead over USJ at the top of inning number 5. 1-1. Ooh, fastball caught the inside corner, called strike 2.
Umpire likes that pitch too.
That was
He's
a beauty.
giving it to both pitchers. 76 pitchers now for Tucker Smith.
This game presented in part by Vein and Vascular Center of Jackson. 1-2. Dribble down the third base line, foul to stay alive. Vein and Vascular Center of Jackson. 395 Hospital Drive. Right here in Jackson, the Vein and Vascular Center, specializing in giving West Tennessee the best in vascular care. Here's the 1-2 upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The physicians at Vein and Vascular Center are leaders in providing West Tennessee with state-of-the-art, less invasive, compassionate surgical care for many, many years. Dr. David Laird, Dr. Daniel Day, Garrison Smith. Line drive into center field. That's going to get another run home. Rounding third. The throw comes home, but it's going to score easily. From second base, Walker Ray, and a 2-out RBI for Chance King. Holy moly, what a game this young man is playing tonight. He's been tough as nails on the mound, and a big RBI with 2 outs here in the 5th inning to open this game up a little bit. It's 3-0 Jackson Christian, and now first baseman Chris Goodrich will hit with 2 gone, and a courtesy runner comes in at first base for Chance King. But it's 3-0 Jackson Christian, Coach.
Chance King 2 for 3 tonight too. He's not only pitching well, having a big night at the plate.
Tucker Smith starts him off with a strike. 0-1. 2 runs in here in the top of the 5th inning for Jackson Christian. On 2 hits. The 0-1. Hit hard to shortstop. On the ground, fielded by Nicola over to second base in time to retire. The Eagles with the damage done. 2 runs on 2 hits. 1 left on base. We'll move to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's 3-0 Jackson Christian on Jackson's News Talk. 101.5 and WNWS.com.
Welcome to Hughes Eye. Our doctors and staff look forward to having you as a patient at our clinic. Our doctors and staff work together as a team to treat patients with outstanding care in a positive and friendly environment. We work closely with your local eye and medical doctors to provide care centered around you. Hughes Eye has offices throughout West Tennessee to better serve you. We offer cataract, LASIK, and glaucoma procedures, retina and oculoplastic specialties, as well as the treatment and management of many ocular diseases. We're proud to offer advanced technology to provide the most up-to-date treatment options for your eyes. Prior to your appointment, please take a moment to visit our website at hugheseye.com. There, you can submit new patient forms, find directions to our clinics, and learn more about your ocular condition.
The Hughes Eye Group, 112 Stonebridge, Jackson. The best in medical and surgical eye care. Call 731-664-1994 and visit hugheseye.com.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
Well, bottom of the fifth inning we go. It's 3-0. Jackson Christian leading off the Bruins is the number 9 hitter, Andrew Coy. He plays right field for USJ against the freshman. He leads off. Chance King on the mound, the big right-hander for Jackson Christian, pitching a whale of a ball game. He's given up a run, no runs on 2 hits tonight.
Only faced 17 batters. This is just the 18th batter.
He goes from the stretch 24/7, never goes to the windup. That one fouled back and out of play. It's a ball and a strike on leadoff man here at the bottom of the fifth inning, Andrew Coy. Kate Salmons and Carson Nicola scheduled to hit next for the Bruins as USJ at the top of the lineup due up next. Here's the 1-1. Curveball fouled down the third base line. A ball and 2 strikes on Coy.
Had him out in front of that one a little bit. Chance King has thrown 54 pitches and 38 strikes, Dan.
Oh, boy, he's thrown one heck of a baseball game. Trinity Christian School also, they got a great baseball team this year. Went to the state tournament last year. We'll see them in a few weeks. 1-2, fouled back and out of play.
Of course, Tucker Smith has only faced 21 batters, Dan, so it's been a good, tight ball game.
Dana Vassler, center of Jackson, 664-7395. EBCJackson.com. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Andrew Coy, the right fielder for the Bruins, leading off the bottom of the fifth inning. Dan Reaves and Coach Joe Holloway here at USJ. Cameron Greer producing and directing. Paul Schulze, Lawson May, and Michael Osborne on the TV side. One hopper back to the pitcher. Fielded cleanly by King and over to first base for out number 1. Now it's the leadoff man, Cade Salmons. He plays center field.
0 for 2, which we don't usually see. You know what? We didn't do but one game last year where Cade didn't get a hit.
He's a tough out, isn't he?
He really is. Going to Ole Miss. Gonna play a little baseball down there.
Not bad. 1 out, nobody on base. First pitch to Salmons, high and outside, ball 1.
Of course, Ryan Rollison went to Ole Miss for a year, got drafted, now in the Padres chain and making it his way up the chain in the minors.
Nice young man.
Yes.
The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second base. Oh, a nice play over to first in time for out number 2. I tell you, he's making it look easy out there at second base tonight. Avery Bradford's had some sharply hit balls that have taken funny hops, and he's not missed an opportunity. Now it's Carson Nicola, the left fielder for the Bruins, with 2 gone and nobody on base in the bottom of the fifth inning. 3-0 Jackson Christian leading the Bruins here at USJ. Nicola hits from the left side against the right-handed pitching Chase King. Fastballs outside, ball 1.
Nicola 0 for 2 today.
Big crowd on hand here watching the freshman Chance King. It's a whale of a ball game for Jackson Christian. Outside 2-0. King starting to get behind these hitters. But USJ running out of chances at the plate. We're late in the game, bottom of the 5th inning.
Yeah, only 2 more innings that they get to hit. 59 pitches, 40 strikes, 19 batters faced.
The 2-0. Outside 3-0. Coach, that's the first time tonight I recall King getting behind 3-0.
This is the first 3-0 count against USJ, I believe.
I don't know about you, but I enjoy calling some baseball.
Oh, it's more fun than get out.
3-0 is a fast ball right down the pipe, strike one call.
But we're not going to tell Carlton that we would do it for free.
I'll back you on that, Coach.
Okay.
We're dangerously close to doing that now.
Yes.
The 3-1 line into center field. That's a 2-out base hit. By Nicola, he'll stop at first base with a 2-out single. And now the number 3 hole hitter, Cole Salmons, who plays third base for USJ. 3-0. Jackson Christian, 1 run in the first, and 2 more here at the top of the 5th inning for the Eagles. USJ scoreless. It's only the 3rd hit of the ball game for the Bruins. 2 down, and Nicola on first base. First pitch, strike one call.
Cole Salmons 0 for 2 was on with an error in the first inning and then popped on that great play by Bradford as he popped out behind first base and the second baseman coming over that way.
On deck is Taylor Howe. You know he'd love to get a crack at it here with runners on base. Though to first, back easily is Nicola. He'll go head first, back into first. Rock and Dough Pizza bringing you USJ Bruin baseball, along with King Jeweler, 16B Conrad Drive. Great selection of jewelry, watches. Here's the 1-1. Hit off the pitcher's glove. It's rolling slowly to second. He'll have to hurry, and he does. Another great play at second base. I tell you, that's Avery Bradford has played one more game at second. No runs on 1 hit and a runner left on base in the Bruins' 5th inning. We'll move to the 6th. It's still an Eagles lead, 3-0 Jackson Christian on Jackson's News Talk 101.5 and WNWS.com.
Remember to sign up for ABC Heat and Plumbing's Red Carpet Club, where we'll come to your house several times a year until we can find something to charge you for. Oops, did I say that out loud?
This is Charlie Garrett with Garrett Plumbing and Heating. We know you don't want us tracking through your house unless you have a reason to call us. At Garrett, we do both commercial and residential work with certified technicians for heating, cooling, and plumbing. We've been locally owned in Jackson since 1955. No gimmicks, just good, dependable work, including sales and installation of carrier units with easy financing. Call us at 668-3339. That's 668-3339.
Make the basketball shot and save big during Big Steve's March Mania at Carlock Nissan of Jackson. Plus $19 down, $19 delivers. Up to 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade and guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
This is a special announcement. Big Steve, GM of Carlock Nissan of Jackson, needs your trade and will pay you 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your vehicle. And $19 down, $19 delivers. Plus guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
And back at USJ for the top of the 6th. And we'll pick it up right here. Tucker Smith on the mound, trailing 3-0. First pitch is high. He's thrown 83 pitches, 56 strikes. But Jackson Christian with that 3-0 lead, 3 runs, 3 hits. And Smith into the windup. 1 pitch fouled off. And hitting at the plate is Drew Tyson. He's a senior, plays third base. Drew walked in the first and was on with an error in the 4th. The 1-1 pitch on the way by Tucker Smith, and it's going to be a curveball that stays high. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Jackson Christian leading 3-0. Both teams with 3 hits. Of course, the big inning was the 2-run inning for Jackson Christian. Here's Smith's 2-1 pitch. Fouled off, back over the screen. We'll get another baseball. Umpire holding the action up. Of course, Paul Schultz and his crew doing such a great job. And Smith gets his sign, comes to the plate with it. Swinging strike 3, and that'll be the 9th strikeout by Tucker Smith. And here's the man with the plan, the Tower of Power, Dan Reaves, back in the seat.
Too sweet to be signed.
Yes.
Ooh. So 1 gone and nobody on base. Now it's the center fielder, Brennan Potts.
Potts is 0 for 2, Dan. He's been a strikeout victim twice. He'd like to get a piece of one.
First pitch swinging, fouled it back and out of play over the Bruins dugouts. Down the third base line. It's tough hitting against Tucker Smith. He's only given up 3 hits tonight, but when you go up against that left-hander Smith, as crafty as he is, and you hit from the left side of the plate, makes it really tough. And Brennan Potts would second that notion.
Yes, and this is just Smith's 23rd batter. King has faced 21.
Fastball inside corner called strike 2. Out in front of Potts, 0-2.
Let's see if he throws him something, try to make him swing at a bad pitch.
Top of inning number 6, 3-0 Jackson Christian here at USJ. The 0-2 curveball, ooh, just outside, a ball and 2 strikes.
Missed by a millimicron.
That sure was close,
yes.
Coach.
That's very close.
If you know what a millimicron is, you'll know that was really close.
Plate's a little dirty.
1-2. Ooh, fouled that one off sharply. Just missed the Bruins over there on that Bruin dugout. Spencer Nelson, the pitching coach, is standing outside the dugouts. And he doesn't have a helmet on. You're not required to.
The coaches aren't.
Yeah, this, I went through for a while there that you were, I thought. Maybe I'm thinking about professional baseball.
Well, in Little League and stuff, and Babe Ruth League, coaches did have to start wearing the batting helmets, not with the face guards, though.
2-2, curveball. Called strike 3. I tell you, it's something to tell on that umpire. I think he's a little cold.
Yeah, he's got the gloves on.
Not very demonstrative behind home plate. So 2 gone and nobody on base for Jackson Christian. Right fielder, Preston Anderson. Ooh, fast strike.
And Preston's 1 for 2. He had a single back in the 4th. Flied out to left field in the 2nd.
The 0-1. Downstairs, a ball and a strike. 2 outs, nobody on base. Top of the 6th inning. 3-0 Jackson Christian. Boy, it's getting cold out here tonight.
It is.
On second thought, we should have went up there in the press box tonight, Coach.
We're tough.
1-1.
Hey.
Downstairs, 2 balls and a strike.
It's going to keep those Trip Country hams cold for us.
Ooh, those are cured. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Here's a 2-1 pitch on its way. Fouled back against the nets. That'll leave it a count of 2 balls and 2 strikes. Temperatures dip down to 49 degrees here at USJ.
I thought I was going to April Fool you then. You smart, son. I'm impressed. Dan didn't fall for my April Fool.
Ring the bell. It's 2-2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The 2-2s downstairs. That'll run the count full on Preston Anderson, the Jackson Christian right fielder. Here's a payoff pitch. Hit on the ground towards second base. It's gobbled up and over to first, round number 3. So the Eagles go in order in the top half of the 6th inning. It's Walter Moore puts that one away. On to the bottom of the sixth we go. 3-0 Jackson Christian on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and WNWS.com.
The first thing people notice when they pull up to your home or business is what it looks like on the outside. How the grass looks. Is it pleasing to the eye? Boykins Mowing and Landscape has been keeping their customers satisfied for over a decade. Licensed and bonded, Boykins can improve the health and quality of your lawn today. From mowing and weed control to mulching and stump grinding, Boykins does it all. Call Boykins Mowing and Landscaping at 394-7249 and let them set you up on a plan that works for you. Boykins, the only name you need to know in lawn care. What? 30 seconds to tell them about Rockin' Dough Pizza? Here goes. Try Rockin' Dough's ZZ Tots, shredded potatoes, cheddar, Havarti with a sriracha aioli. Or the Blues Burger, blackened beef, blue cheese, arugula with truffle mayo and a balsamic reduction. The Cuban Grinder with pork, ham, Swiss, pickles, garlic, basil aioli, and a grained mustard. The Super Freak Pizza, my favorite. White sauce, spicy Italian sausage with caramelized onions and honey. And their fantastic Sunday brunch. Rockin' Dough in the Jackson Walk Plaza, a slice of the good life.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
Well, Bruin slugger Chance King, Taylor Howell, the Bruin slugger, going to lead off the bottom of the sixth inning. That's freshman pitcher Chance King, who's gone the distance here for Jackson Christian School. King has given up 3 hits with no runs. First pitch outside to Taylor Howell. My name's Dan Reaves, along with Coach Joe Holloway, our Hall of Fame coach. Cameron Greer producing and directing. Paul Schulze, Lawson Mann, Michael Osborne. On the TV side, Worthy Road Studios. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard, left center field. That's way back there near the wall. But drifting back on the track to put that one away.
Now batting number 9.
Here's the left fielder, Tate Myers. That one didn't have any carry to it, Coach, on these early season games. When it's cold like this, that ball didn't carry near as well.
Ball doesn't carry. Air is heavy tonight and hit it a long way, but he got it up in the air. He wanted a line drive. And Atkins 1 for 2 tonight with a single last time up.
Jacob Atkins. First pitch, swing and a miss. It's 0-1 on Atkins. First baseman for the Bruins. It's on the left side of the plate against Chance King, the right-handed pitcher for Jackson Christian. The 0-1's in the dirt. That'll even the count at a ball and a strike. The freshman pitcher for Jackson Christian, Chance King, has looked great tonight, Coach, on the mound and at the plate.
He really has 68 pitches, 46 strikes.
1-1, swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes on Jacob Atkins. And the freshman is 4 outs away from a complete game shutout victory here at USJ. The 1-2, swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone, and nobody on base.
Now, number 3,
The pitcher, Bruin pitcher Tucker Smith. I tell you, I'm impressed with Chance King, the freshman pitcher for Jackson Christian School. Holy moly.
You're right about that. He has done a great job, kept them off balance. Tucker Smith 1 for 2, had a double back in the second inning and popped to the third baseman.
Check swing, did it go? No. Thought they may ring him up. Well, not ring him up, but so to speak.
Yeah, so to speak. I like the way the hitcher, that one wouldn't, but hey, you try anyway. You never know what you're going to get.
You never know. 1-0 on Tucker Smith. The 1-0, high inside, 2-0. 2 gone and nobody on base. Bottom of the 6th inning. Jackson Christian, 1 run in the first, 2 more in the 5th. 3-0. The Eagles lead at USJ. The 2-0. Downstairs, 3-0.
Dan, that's just a case of the young freshman tried to overthrow that one.
Hit out in front of the plates.
It's one of them 59-foot ones.
Second time tonight, he's got behind 3-0. Fast strike call.
Now, you knew he would be taken all the way, Tucker. Tucker's a good baseball player, not just a pitcher.
3-1 on Smith. Curveball, it's downstairs. Ball 4. Tucker Smith draws a 2-out walk.
Now batting number 6, Logan Entwine.
Now Logan Entwine, the Bruins shortstop, is Tucker Smith will give way to a courtesy runner.
Should be Spencer Morris.
Spencer Morris, it is. Tucker Smith, you're going to try to warm that arm up, get ready to pitch in the top of the 7th, unless the Bruins score.
Bruins just need base runners now.
Upstairs, ball 1.
I like Scott the catcher. He tried to frame that one in and get him one from the umpire then.
Umpires always like that.
Yeah.
1-0. On Logan Antwine, go to first, back easily is Spencer Morris. 2 outs, Morris on first base after Tucker Smith drew a 2-out walk. Morris came into courtesy run. 1-0 to Logan Antwine. 1-0's upstairs, 2-0.
I think Coach Cooper is going to come out and talk to his young pitcher because he started missing the plate now, Dan.
Chase King, a freshman pitcher for Jackson Christian, is held the Bruins scoreless. He scattered 3 hits. And that Eagle defense has played well behind him, Coach.
They really have. Avery Bradford might be the defensive player of the game in that case.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Although Carson Nicolas had a big catch and that one throw that kept the runner from getting the extra base. You have to give him some consideration, too.
2 balls and no strikes. Logan Antwine hitting from the left side. Gives the right-handed pitching Chance King. 2-0. Ooh, call strike 1.
Interesting. Coach Cooper told him, focus on the hitter. The runner at first means nothing. You've got a 3-run lead, even if the runner at the plate and the runner at first scored, you're still up 3-2.
King out of the stretch, the 2-1. That's Hyde outside, 3 balls and no strikes.
3-1. On the interesting call.
You're right, Coach. 3 balls and a strike. Waiting on deck is Walker Moore. If Antwine can keep it alive here in the bottom of the 6th, 3-1. Popped it up down the left field line. That was twisting foul and will land harmlessly in foul territory.
We will have our first mini merry-go-round since we've only got 1 runner.
Not a full merry-go-round, it's a mini.
Yeah, we didn't sell enough rides today. I'm going to drop the price tomorrow.
We're going to have to drop the price until it warms up, Coach.
Yes. Nobody wants to ride the horse. Here we go. Lots of action coming up.
Payoff pitch due to Logan Antwine. Here's Chance King out of the stretch. Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled down the first base line. Bounces off the Eagle dugout. The Jackson Generals open up the home schedule. But next week,
yeah,
Chattanooga Lookout's going to be in town. Jackson Generals sponsoring USJ Bruin Baseball. JacksonGeneralsBaseball.com. Here's a payoff pitch. Downstairs, he walked him, so 2 walks here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. Opening the door for the Bruins, and Walker Moore will have an opportunity with 2 outs and runners on first and second. His Bruins trailing 3-0. Bottom of the 6th inning with 2 outs. Chance King for the Eagles out of the stretch. First pitch, it's in the dirt. Nice play for the catcher to hold the runners.
Yeah. Scott does a great job. He's like Taylor Howell, both very flexible. Walker Moore has grounded out twice. He's 0 for 2. He needs one in between the fielders this time because the runners will be running with the crack of the bat.
You're right, Graham. Scott is Played a great game behind the plate for Jackson Christian. 1-0. So Walker Moore, 1-0. Fouled, backing out of play. A ball and a strike. King Jewelers. Look at that pulse on. Isn't it beautiful? I got that.
If you look the other way, I'll lift it for. I'll
Coach, I'd let you borrow this one.
I'll borrow it for a long time.
Beautiful.
Isn't it though, Grover?
Sterling silver with a black face.
Grover fixed you up, didn't he?
He'll fix you up too, Coach.
Yes.
1-1 to Walker Moore. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground toward the shortstop. He'll go to first base in time to retire the Bruins. And Chance King, the freshman pitcher, stymies the Bruins once again. We'll move to the 7th inning. It's Jackson Christian 3-0 over USJ on Jackson's News Talk 101.5 and WNWS.com.
Make the basketball shot and save big during Big Steve's March Mania at Carlock Nissan of Jackson. Plus $19 down, $19 delivers. Up to 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade and guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
This is a special announcement. Big Steve, GM of Carlock Nissan of Jackson, needs your trade and will pay you 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your vehicle and $19 down, $19 delivers. Plus guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
At Fujiyama, we've got boxes all over the restaurant. The bento boxes are a Jackson lunch favorite. Having trouble choosing? Well, that's what the bento box is for. Each box includes soup, salad, fried rice, tempura, and 4 fresh pieces of the daily roll. Then you choose from the beef, chicken, shrimp, or the salmon teriyaki, or spicy chicken or pork. The most popular box is the to-go box because our bento boxes are huge. Try the bento box today at Fujiyama Japanese Restaurant, Steakhouse, and Sushi Bar, 10 Stonebridge, Suite E in Jackson.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
To the 7th inning we go. Leading off for Jackson Christian, the catcher Graham Scott. 3-0 Jackson Christian. First pitch swinging, fouls it back and out of play. Taking the mound here in the 7th inning. For USJ, the man has gone the entire way. Tucker Smith, 3 runs on 3 hits and an error. Got all of those runs earned, Coach.
2 of them are. The first one was an unearned run.
Strike 2 called. Fastball in that inside corner. My name's Dan Reaves, along with Coach Joe Holloway. Cameron Greer producing and directing. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball stayed outside. A ball and 2 strikes. Paul Schulze, Lawson Man. Michael Osborne on the WNWS.com side. We can watch the game on digital TV. 3-0 Jackson Christian, top of the 7th inning. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tucker Smith. Fans. Scott. Now it's shortstop Walker Ray for Jackson Christian. 3-0 Eagles.
Tucker Smith, 11 strikeouts, 104 pitches, 69 strikes. Walker Ray had that big single back in the 5th inning.
Tucker Smith uncoils. That wind up fastball is outside, ball 1.
And I see activity down in the USJ bullpen. 1, because Tucker is approaching the pitch limit. 2, if this game went to extra innings, he'd be out of pitches.
1-0. Fast strike. That'll even account at a ball and a strike. Tucker Smith looks like he's picking up velocity here in the 7th inning.
He's gotten stronger. He did that some games last year.
Sure did. The 1-1. Ooh, fastball called strike 2.
Well, he may save himself some pitches if the Bruins can get it to extra innings, and they've got the 9th place hitter and then the top of the order coming up in the 7th.
1-2 pitch, shot its way outside, 2-2. Big Steve then Carlock Nissan of Jackson, 495 Van Drive, the all-new Carlock Nissan of Jackson. The 2-2. Curveball struck him out. He fanned, swing and a miss. 2 gone here in the top of the 7th inning. Now it's left fielder Tate Myers with 2 out and nobody on base. Smith got him 1-2-3 in the 6th. But it's 3-0 Jackson Christian. 1 run in the first, 2 more in the 5th. First pitch, fouled back and out of play. It's 0-1.
And that was the 110th pitch by Smith, and 73 strikes out of it. He's given up. They've changed one of the errors, I think, to a hit. They've given Jackson Christian credit for 4 hits by the official score.
Here's the 0-1. Upstairs. A ball and a strike. Ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch outside, 2 balls and a strike. Two outs, top of the 7th inning. Jackson Christian with a 3-0 advantage over USJ. Here's the 1-2. Ooh.
Okay, you got him.
Well, no, it was 1-1. Pardon me. This is a called strike, too. I thought he caught him looking, but I got ahead of myself. I got out in front of my skis, Coach. Here's the 1-2 pitch on its way. In the dirt, 2-2.
Good old Mask again, but the reason you have trouble is the umpire's hands are frozen to his pockets.
Son. 2-2. That's inside. That'll run the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, nobody on base. Top of the 7th inning. Here at USJ, Jackson Christian leads this baseball game 3-0.
Tucker Smith really wants this pitch. I guarantee it'll be in the strike zone.
Payoff pitch. Oh, it's way out in front of the plate. Ball 4, so a 2-out walk by Myers. That'll bring the top of the lineup to the plate one more time here for Jackson Christian. The Eagles lead it 3-0 at the top of inning number 7 here at USJ.
Dan, that pitch surprised me. Tucker tried to overthrow that one, and when you try to overthrow it, it went straight into the ground.
It sure did. So Myers over at first base with a 2-out walk. And now leadoff man Avery Bradford at the dish. Squares the bunt, fouls it back out of play. It's 0-1.
Bradford 0 for 2. Officially, he's played a great game in the field, but he had the big sacrifice bunt that got the run in.
Got the squeeze play.
Yeah, the good old squeeze. You don't get to see those much anymore.
Well, your coach really has to trust you to let a man come digging down the third base line.
Especially with a left-handed hitter here.
Yep. No balls and a strike on Avery Bradford's. Bradford steps out of the box. Umpire grants him a timeout.
115 pitches, 74 strikes by Tucker Smith.
There goes the runner on the 0-1 curveball. Howell down to second base. He got him with a strike. Taylor Howell. Catches Myers trying to steal. That'll do it in the 7th inning for the Eagles. We'll move to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Bruins have the work cut out for them. It's 3-0. Jackson Christian on Jackson's News Talk, 101.5 and WNWS.com.
Remember to sign up for ABC Heat and Plumbing's Red Carpet Club, where we'll come to your house several times a year until we can find something to charge you for. Oops, did I say that out loud?
This is Charlie Garrett with Garrett Plumbing and Heating. We know you don't want us tracking through your house unless you have a reason to call us. At Garrett, we do both commercial and residential work with certified technicians for heating, cooling, and plumbing. We've been locally owned in Jackson since 1955. Yeah. No gimmicks, just good, dependable work, including sales and installation of carrier units with easy financing. Call us at 668-3339. That's 668-3339.
Make the basketball shot and save big during Big Steve's March Mania at Carlock Nissan of Jackson. Plus $19 down, $19 delivers. Up to 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your trade and guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
This is a special announcement. Big Steve, GM of Carlock Nissan of Jackson, needs your trade and will pay you 165% of Kelly Blue Book for your vehicle and $19 down, $19 delivers. Plus guaranteed credit approval.
All the details at CarlockNissanofJackson.com.
If it's happening now, you're hearing it now. Jackson's News Talk 101.5 FM.
Off to the bottom of the seventh inning we go, and a chance for the freshman, Chance King, to pick up a complete game shutout victory here at USJ. Leading off for the Bruins. At the bottom of inning number 7 is right fielder Andrew Coy. First pitch, he tried to lay down a bunt. It went foul. It's 0-1 on Coy.
That one was really spinning, and it kicked into foul territory.
Kings 0-1, fouled back to the screen. He's out in front of Coy, 0-2. This is WNWS-FM in Jackson. News throughout today presented by the Hughes Eye Group. Dr. Matt Hughes, Dr. Casey Davis, Chief LASIK Surgeon, Dr. David Underwood, the best in medical and surgical eye care, 112 Stonebridge in Jackson, the Hughes Eye Group and LASIK of Jackson. Here's the 0-2 offering. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, so one gone.
Now batting number 16, Cade Salmons.
The freshman pitcher, Chase King. Coach, if he's to win this one, if he's to shut out the Bruins, he's going to have to mow through the top of the lineup one more time. Cade Salmons, the leadoff man, and Carson Nicola.
88 pitches, 56 strikes. This young man has had control tonight.
Here's Cade Salmons. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. The freshman pitcher, Chance King, for Jackson Christian School, no runs. He's not surrendered a run. He's scattered 3 hits. It's 3-0 Jackson Christian. Bottom of the 7th inning, 1 out. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to first base, fielded cleanly. Will take it unassisted. Over there at first, Chris Goodrich. And Coach, that was another play that was not as easy as Goodrich made it look. That ball flattened out and really didn't have a hop to it. He got down there and snatched it off the turf and stuck it unassisted.
It really did. It lowered the grass another half inch. It was pretty hot to handle, too. Good job by the first baseman. And Carson Nicola, who's won 3, had a single his last time up.
Carson Nicola stands in there, gets off the left side of the plate against the right-handed pitcher King. 2 gone and nobody on base. First pitch is outside, ball 1. So the base is clear. USJ down to their last out, trailing 3-0, bottom of the 7th inning. Against freshman Chance King, 1-0. Downstairs, it's 2-0.
Yeah, USJ's got to have base runners now.
Cole Salmons. Taylor Howell waiting to hit next. If Nicola can keep the inning alive. That's outside, 3-0. 3 times tonight, Chance King has gone 3-0.
Just faced 28 batters.
Take it all the way. It's inside, ball 4, so 1 out walk, or make it a 2 out walk, drawn by Nicola. Now it's Cole Salmons, the third baseman. And Salmons is dangerous, and even more dangerous is the man in on-deck circle.
The man in the on-deck circle could tie this game up, but the catch is Cole Salmons has to get on base.
Can't be worried about that man standing in the on-deck circle, can you, Coach?
No, you focus on this hitter.
2 outs, and Nicola down at first base. First pitch. No. Curveball called, strike 1. The home crowd didn't much agree with that one.
I thought Cole did a nice job of not turning around or anything like that, and he'll make it up.
0-1 on Salmons. 0-1 is swing, and he fouls it back to the screen. The freshman Chance King is out in front of Cole Salmons. 0-2. 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's 3-0 Jackson Christian. And the freshman pitcher Chance King looking to go the distance for the Eagles. These two teams play tomorrow night. We'll be there over at Jackson Christian. Here's the 0-2. King fires. Fly ball right field. That's dangerous. Down the right field line. If it lands fair, and it does. That one's going to get down. Rounding second base. Digging towards third. He's going to make it in there easily as Nicola and his Salmons. He'll pull up on second base with a 2-out double. And that's going to bring Taylor Howell to the plate with runners in scoring position. And that, coach, it wasn't hit hard, but it was placed perfectly right down that right field line. And a 2-out double by Cole Salmons will give Taylor Howell a chance to keep the Bruins alive with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning, but it's still 3-0 Eagles.
Still 3-0. You couldn't have picked it up, Dan, and thrown it to a better spot than that.
Looked like a professional golfer with a pitching wedge, just laying it out down the green, did it?
Be interesting to see. There is some thought into walking Taylor Howell right now. And different coaches have different philosophies on that. I'm sure Coach Peel told Taylor that you don't have to overpower it. All you got to do is swing with your normal swing. Don't get your shoulder under it too much. Keep your eye on the ball. See it all the way from the pitch. I'd love to be out there on the mound right now.
Oh, add a little Shaka Khan.
Yeah.
What a night. Baker Moore up there. He's the DJ. Shaka Khan. All I'm going to do is Shaka Khan. 2 outs. Now this game, for the first time tonight, has some drama developing.
It does. And they're going to pitch to him. Because here, you can give the automatic walk. But
Taylor Howell, the catcher, the slugger. Young man's headed to Memphis to play his college baseball against the freshman trying to go the distance. Chance King on the mound. 3-0 Jackson Christian. 2 outs, runners on second and third. First pitch, curveball and a beauty called strike 1. How about that from the freshman?
That is a great pitch. And that's one that you don't want, because all you can do is drop that shoulder and pop that one up. So wise hitting by staying off it, but great pitch by the pitcher.
Chance King, the freshman's gone from the stretch all night long. The 0-1 pitch on its way. Popped him up. That was going to be out in shallow left field. On comes the left fielder. Out goes the shortstop, who makes the catch. And that's the old ball game. Walker Ray puts it away. And the Eagles have won the baseball game. 3-0 Jackson Christian over USJ. And Coach, we're just past 8 o'clock, so we'll send it back to the studio. And we'll, in doing so, remind you tomorrow night we'll be out at Jackson Christian School. These two teams play again tomorrow night at 6. USJ at Jackson Christian. A lot of fun tonight, Coach.
Hey, more fun than ought to be allowed.
Oh, yeah. Just under 2 hours. Right at 2 hours, this game. Great job tonight by the freshman pitcher who went the distance. Gave up 4 hits, no runs. Chance King went the distance for the victory. And for USJ, a nice job by Tucker Smith. He only gave up 3 hits all night long and gave up, was it 2 earned that he gave up?
2 earned, 1 unearned.
So Tucker Smith, the hard luck loser, he went the distance for USJ. Both of these pitchers looked really good tonight.
Yeah, 3 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for Jackson Christian. USJ, no runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors officially.
USJ with a loss will drop to 12-4 on the season. We thank King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, bringing you this baseball game. Grover Blue Eyes King, Carlock Nissan, the all-new Carlock Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Big Steve. Shop online at CarlockNissanofJackson.com. Vein and Vascular Center of Jackson, vbcjackson.com. Also by Home Medical Products, hmpinc.net, hmpinc.net, Home Medical Products. By Hardy Martin & Owens, attorneys at law. My attorneys wear suits and eat them up like catfish. By Garrett Plumbing, Heating and Air Conditioning. Also presented by Rock and Roll Pizza, rockandrollpizza.com, downtown Jackson, the Jackson Walk. All bringing you USJ Bruin baseball. We thank them so much for doing so. Coach, I enjoyed it.
Oh, it was great. Hey, we'll see everybody tomorrow night, and you can catch it on TV on WNWS.com. And then also you can listen to it on the radio. And the people overseas, if you've got relatives or people in the military that's overseas, let them know that they can see USJ baseball.
Let them know. That's WNWS.com. The replay of this game will be up momentarily if you want to watch a classic. Jackson Christian wins at 3-0. My thanks to my partner, Coach Joe Holloway, our Hall of Fame coach. I enjoyed it, Coach.
I enjoyed it too, Charlie Garrett. We need some heat.
We need some heat, Charlie. Make sure Charlie comes out to check your units before we heat up. You know, get them checked at least twice a year. Garrett's will come out and do that for you.
Well, it'll save you a bunch of money.
Oh, boy, yeah.
You.
Thanks to Paul Schulze and Lawson Mann, along with Michael Osborne at Worthy Road Studios, the best in the business. Our TV crew. My name's Dan Reaves. Also thanking Cameron Greer. Another great job by Cameron tonight. We'll shoot it back to the studio. We'll pick up regularly scheduled programming. But Jackson Christian wins it tonight 3-0 over the Bruins. We'll see you tomorrow night at Jackson Christian School. Thanks for listening to USJ Bruin Baseball. Have a wonderful night, everybody.